G'day everyone, welcome back to Pete's Investing. Today is March 14, 2023. This is the natural gas price update. I didn't do an update yesterday because there was very minimal movement in the share price and also in the indicators. So I just want to go through today. There's been a bit of a jump in the share price. It bounced off this key support area, which we drew. Now I've got a support area and a resistance area here, and also a declining trend line, and also this more longer term diagonal trend line as well. So there's two diagonal trend lines there looking at the long term, but very importantly on this, in the shorter term, these two, the blue and the red, these support and resistance lines. So it's in that sort of range at the moment. Now I've lowered the support line a few cents down to that new low there. You can see it more clearly on the 4-hour chart. But what you're looking at here on the daily, the CCI is still in a pretty strong downtrend. So avoid going long until we see some major move to the upside. And by major move, I mean breaking above this declining diagonal trend line and also this red resistance line. So if it breaks above that, that's a very positive move. And in the short, you can see here on the 4-hourly and the hourly, that same resistance line. So I've got a bit of way to go. On the 4-hour, you can see down here, the CCI is still predominantly in a downtrend, although it's starting to break up. Well, it's actually broken up through the moving average, but the moving average itself is making some positive move as well because of that overnight action. And on the hourly, we were in a divergence here from the price chart some time ago, going back to January. We've been seeing for a while, and now it's broken down and made a false break to the downside of that ascending moving average, and it's actually broken above that overnight as well. So you can see there on the hourly, the bounce off that support area. So what does that mean? Well, you can look at here on the 4-hour chart. I've drawn this between these highs and lows, this retracement area, the Fibonacci retracement, and it's come and bounced off that 61% retracement, and it's bounced off there quite nicely overnight. On the extension, I did draw this extension to the downside, and with a wick, it made a very minor break below that support and it reached almost the 61% extension. So where do we go from here? Well, let's just go into the hourly now, and let's do a quick summary of a Fibonacci. So we're looking at the Fibonacci extension, and where is they go from here. So go from that low to that high. Now it's reached a 38% retracement. We want to see break above the 50 and 61% to be more confident and positive about further advancements closer to this resistance area. So it's broken past the 23, currently resting at the 38%. So again, I wouldn't be going long, but just cautiously be very mindful of that, and probably if you are going short, maybe take some profits. But at the moment, it's sort of stuck in this range. As I said, we want to see that the breaks significantly below this to go short, that support area, and also this diagonal supporting trend line. Or if you want to go long, let's wait for it to break above that resistance line and this diagonal descending line to be more positive about going long. To understand how to properly trade using average down approach, reference the playlist or the link in the description below, and subscribe and like the channel, and we'll see you in a future video.